Mm, Every home got a signal now, but not every signal is safe. Screens in every pocket, Wi-Fi in every room. Kids growing up faster before we learn the rules. They scroll before they pray, they swipe before they speak. So much noise in the world, still our hearts feel weak. Information everywhere, but wisdom moving slow. Laws still catching up, while our children already know. Who's watching the children when the world's online? Who's guarding their hearts in the dead of night? We're raising a family in digital times, trying to hear God's voice through the signal and the noise. Though the signal, feel the signal and the noise. Strangers with kind words and dangerous smiles, hiding behind usernames, fishing for fragile minds. Oh, not every friend is a friend, not every link is clean. Some scars don't show on a phone screen. The change is moving faster than our fears can run. Parents asking questions with answers still undone. Who's watching the children when the world's online? Who's guarding their hearts in the dead of night? Oh, we're raising a family in digital times, trying to hear God's voice through the signal and the noise. Through the signal.
I'm starting today's episode with a confession. 2 weeks ago, something happened to me that I warn families about all the time. A message came from someone I know, a trusted contact. He asked me to forward a WhatsApp verification code. In that moment, I responded too quickly. Within seconds, my WhatsApp account was hijacked. Now, before anyone says, Lawrence, you should have known better, let me say this. Cyber criminals succeed because they exploit trust and urgency, not because people are foolish. And if this can happen to someone who teaches cyber safety, it can happen to any parent, any pastor, any family member. So today on Family Cyber Tips Weekly, I want to show you exactly what happened, what hackers can do with your account, and most importantly, how you can protect your family from this same attack. One of the blessings in this situation is that I now understand this scam from the inside, okay? Let's look at the problem. What happened to me is one of the fastest growing scams right now. Here is how it works. A hacker first takes control of someone's WhatsApp account. Then they use that account to message everyone in the victim's contact list, pretending to be them. The message usually sounds simple and urgent. Something like, "Hi, I accidentally sent a code to your phone. Can you forward it to me?" Because the message comes from someone you know, it feels safe. But that code is actually the login key to your WhatsApp account. And the moment you send it, the attacker logs in as you and knocks you off your own WhatsApp account. I want you to reflect a bit, okay? Let me ask you something frank and honest. If a message came from your brother, your pastor, or your best friend, and they asked you to forward a code quickly, would you send it? Most people would. And that's exactly what these criminals are counting on. In my case, please take it as not an excuse, but in my case, I was distracted. The distraction was, I hope, relatable. At the time the message came in, I was, if you like, dealing with a painful toothache that my wife was going through, and I was trying to help. So my attention was divided. When the message appeared, my mindset was simply, let me deal with this quickly and move on. And that is exactly the moment the scammers often wait for. Cyber criminals know people don't make mistakes when they are calm and focused. They succeed when we are busy, distracted, and under pressure. I want us to, have this ATM mindset. Think about how careful you are when you use a cash machine. You look around, you shield the keypad, you make sure no one sees your PIN. That same mindset is how we should treat important actions on our phones. Anytime a message asks for a code, a password, a login confirmation, please pause and treat it like you are standing at a cash machine. Slow down. Check carefully. Because once you give away that code, it's like handing someone the keys to your WhatsApp account. Treat every verification code like your bank PIN. Never, please, never share it. Let me share what hackers can do once they have hijacked your account. They can message your family pretending to be you. They can contact members of your church community or your work community. They'll ask people who are on your contact list for money or favors. And they can also spread the scam through your entire contact list. That's why these attacks spread so quickly. They travel through trust. Share some things that I did once this situation was real. The moment I realized what had happened, I immediately tried to contact everyone that I knew, everyone on my contact list. Made sure that I used an SMS because SMS and WhatsApp are different. I was able to use my SMS to inform many of my contacts, especially groups, the people that I'm in their group. I informed them that my phone was compromised, and for a little while, they should ignore any message from me because it's not me. I don't have access to my WhatsApp account. And when I knew that I had sufficiently done that, I, in tandem, tried to register my phone number again on WhatsApp. WhatsApp was not having it because I have been knocked out. And after several tries, it told me to re-verify. And once I did, it came up with this countdown message, I should say. And that meant I couldn't do anything until that countdown had finished. And it was 12 hours away. Really, really bother. So what did I do then? So yes, after I knew that I had sufficiently informed people, that's due diligence, because behind the scenes, this rogue is doing havoc on your account. So telling as many people as possible, especially those that you are in a group with, it's important that you've done that to the best of your ability. Okay. So having tried to register my phone back to WhatsApp, and I was now on this waiting, this countdown. It was quite frustrating. But know this, that when attackers log into your account, WhatsApp temporarily locks it, which is why, like I experienced, you will get a countdown timer before you can re-verify. But whilst they are on that, you can't do anything with that account. It's just a sit and wait and pray that this person is not doing too much negative on your account. But once you regain access, which is key, once you regain access, which you would do once the countdown has finished. Let me explain that once the countdown has finished, it's possible that you would now be able to, via SMS, verify the account. But there's another countdown, but it's not as bad because now, once WhatsApp receive the re-verification, they knock the person out of your account, but you still have to wait. It's like they put it in a cooler. So for at least 2 hours, in my case, you can't still get to the account, but someone from WhatsApp will send you a text message when you should try again. Once you try, then you have access. Okay, but it's important that once you regain access, the next step really is crucial. You must secure the account immediately. And here are 3 things every family should do. I'm going to go to the iPhone to show you how to do this, okay? Very important that I try to show you, all right? So I'm going into the iPhone now, which is not opening up for some reason. When you can't do it. Oh, no, it's there. Forgive me. Okay, so WhatsApp, I go to there, okay? Now, the thing that's most important, sorry that you can't see me, but I'm sure you can hear me perfectly. But you must go to WhatsApp settings and you probably, oh God. Right at the bottom right, there is a settings tab. Click on that. Bottom right, settings. You don't see it here, but I'm clicking on it now. Okay. And once you click on settings, you go to account. I'm sure you can see that. Yeah. And yeah, go to account and go to 2-step verification. In my case, I have it turned on, so I don't have to turn it off, but mine is on. But you must turn it on and go through the process of verifying and setting it up. But it must be turned on. It's a crucial step that you must follow. Another thing you must do is go to linked devices. You can see that there, the 4th on that list. Click on it and make sure that you recognize the device or peripheral that is showing. In my case, it's my Apple Watch, so that's okay. But if you see anything you don't recognize, that could be the rogue leaving some things, to try and harm you again. So make sure you are confident that the peripheral or device that's showing up there is one that you recognize, okay? Very, very important. Okay, so we go back to the other bits that you can do. This one, I want you to see me. But the 6-digit PIN that you're going to add through the 2-step verification process protects your account even if someone gets access to your phone number, okay? Second, like I mentioned, the linked devices. Check that firmly and make sure that you log out of any device you don't recognize. Be brutal with that advice, okay? Sometimes attackers connect another device to keep access. Brutal, really brutal, okay? Thirdly, send a quick message to your contacts explaining what happened. Of course, it will be a follow-up message now because you already informed them, but explain what happened so they don't trust any unusual messages that may have been sent during the attack, okay? The golden rule, really important, and every family member should remember this. Never share a WhatsApp verification code with anyone, not a friend, not a relative, not even someone you trust, because if they're asking for that code, the account may already be compromised, okay? Before we continue, let's see what's trending in family cyber news this week, okay? Here's a quick update for families. Security researchers say one of the most common online risks today is still password reuse, using the same password across multiple accounts. If just one website is hacked and your password is exposed, criminals will often try that same password on other accounts like your email, social media, or even online banking. This technique is known as credential stuffing, and it's responsible for millions of account takeovers every year. Cybersecurity experts recommend using different passwords for important accounts and enable two-step verification wherever possible. Okay? Back to the episode. If what I have confessed to have happened 2 weeks ago happened to me who teach, I've done this now for a number of years. I teach cyber safety for families. It shows how powerful trust-based scams really are. But when families understand how these attacks work, they become harder to fool, which is why I enjoy my job. Okay? I want to ask you to do something important. Please share this video with at least one family member the moment you watch it. One, okay? Because the next message asking for that code might be sent using your name. And in the comments, I'm curious how you would perform if this happened to you. Have you ever, by the way, received a message asking you to forward a code? If you have, please tell me in the comments. Code scam if you've seen it before. All right? If this episode helped you in any way and evidently help you protect your family online, don't forget to subscribe. I know I have not said anything about subscriptions, but please subscribe to this platform. We want all of you to join this community, okay, where you would receive more practical cyber safety tips every week. I've been your host, Lawrence Idem. Until next week, Monday at 6 p.m. God bless and goodbye.
Every home got a signal now, but not every signal is safe. Screens in every pocket, Wi-Fi in every room.